Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite go-to bronzed glowy look, except I'm going to be using all drugstore products. Yes, all 100% drugstore. So first, let me just apologize for the mess that's going on behind me. I am actually graduating in a week and I am so excited, but that means that I'm doing a lot of packing, a lot of pre-filming, so I apologize for the mess that you will see behind me for probably the next few videos. But that's okay, we're gonna work around it. So let's just jump right in. So the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is prime my skin. Now I'm going to be using the Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm. If you guys remember, this was really popular last year, I think already. It was that long ago. But this really honestly is the only like drugstore primer that I own. So we are going to make it work. But I actually really like this. It doesn't take much. You just need a little dollop. It smells delicious. And you're just going to want to go ahead and put this on your skin and rub it in until it gets tacky. So until your skin feels just a little sticky. So that feels pretty tacky. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is just start off with my foundations. Now I'm actually going to mix two. I'm going to mix my L'Oreal True Match Lumi. You can tell this has taken a beating. I love this foundation. And then I'm also going to take the Sonia Kashuk. This is her Soft Focus Satin Matte Foundation. I love both of these, but I love them more together. So I'm just going to go ahead and do about half and half. And I think I'm running out of my Lumi, so maybe a little bit more of the Sonia one, if we're getting precise here. Now the Lumi is super, super illuminating. I mean, like it says, it's luminous. So, which I love, which is really great, but in the summertime, I do get a little bit oily. So the satin matte is going to be great because it's not like a really hard matte. It'll still keep your face looking soft and pretty, but it won't really like suck up all of your hydration in your face. So it's really, really nice. And I'm going to go ahead and just buff this in with my Eco Tools sponge. Okay, so this foundation is going to keep us nice and luminous and our skin really bright and glowy. So now let's go ahead and just go in and spot conceal. So I do have a couple blemishes. Thank you, finals. And we're just going to go ahead and cover those up. And I'm also going to conceal my under eyes. And for this one, this is the Maybelline Fit Me, which is great. And then I'm actually going to go in as well with the Maybelline Better Skin. It's just a little bit brighter than the Fit Me, so it's just going to give me a little bit more of that highlighted look. And I'm also going to put this on my eyelids as a primer for our shadows. Now we're going to go ahead and set my face. So first we're going to set the under eyes, and I'm taking a different sponge. This is the Real Technique sponge, which is also found at the drugstore. And we're just gonna bake my under eyes. And if I don't do this, mascara runs all over my under eyes. So this is essential for me. And then just a little bit on my chin, because my chin does get very oily, especially when I'm doing a dewy foundation. A little bit around my nose for the same reason. Okay, and this is, by the way, the CoverGirl Translucent Powder and Translucent Fair. And now I'm just going to go ahead and take just a little bit of this and take this powder brush. This is from Sephora, so this part, my brushes aren't necessarily going to be drugstore, but any powder brush will be fine. So let's just keep going with the skin since we're already here. Why not? Let's go ahead and go in with bronzer. This is the Sudden Bronze by NYC. I've had this forever and it's really, really great. It has some cool tones, some warm tones, and it's a little shimmery, so it's going to give you just a little bit of an extra glow. So I'm literally just going to take this and just swipe right down so I get all of the colors. And then go ahead and start popping that onto my cheeks. In the contours, but again, we want this to be like a really glowy, bronzy look, so don't be afraid to just kind of put it all over the skin. You don't necessarily need like a harsh contour. I love that bronzer. It was just feeling a little bit warm for me today, so I'm going to go ahead and use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. My packaging is all sorts of messed up, but I love this powder so much. It's a beautiful, beautiful bronzer. So now I'm just going to take this giant fluffy brush, like this thing is huge. It's from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to use this to sort of bronze up the rest of my skin. Okay, so now I like to do bronzer, highlight, then blush. I feel like the blush just kind of brings it all together. So now we're going to go ahead and pop on some highlight from BH Cosmetics. This is the Carly Bible palette. This palette is fantastic. If you don't have it yet, you need to go get it. It's so good. And this you can find at the drugstore. Well, you can find it at Ulta, but it's drugstore price. I think this whole palette, so you get all of these, you get 4 highlight shades and then all these shadows, and I believe I paid $15 for this. So it's a really great price. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to take this shade here and this shade here and just mix them. And that's going to give me a nice bronzy highlight without being too over the top for my skin tone. Now I'm just going to take the lighter shade of the two and pop that on my nose. A little bit on the Cupid's bow. Well, okay, a lot on the Cupid's bow. Perfect. And then if you're feeling really crazy, just a little bit on the chin and a little bit on the forehead, just to give you a little something extra. Now we're going to go ahead and pop on some blush, and I'm going to use the Milani Baked Blush, and this is in the shade Luminoso. It's a really beautiful coral that has a little bit of shimmer in it. So we're just going to pop that on the apples of the cheeks and then bring it all the way back to the hairline. And this will make it look more natural than just popping like a little bit of blush on your cheeks. So now that my brows are all filled in, I'm going to go ahead and just put a little top coat on them, if you will. I'm going to take the L'Oreal Brow Mascara, and this is just a brunette brow gel. They do have different colors, and I believe they even have a translucent one, but this just keeps my brows in place all day long, and I don't have to worry about them smudging or going anywhere. So this is perfect, and it's L'Oreal, so you can find it at the drugstore. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and focus on the eyes. Now we want to keep it really bronzy, so we're going to go ahead and go back in with the Carly Bible palette. And not only do I want it bronzy, but I want it really just like shimmery and really pretty. So we're gonna have fun with this. And there are a lot of really pretty shimmer colors in this palette. Hopefully you can tell. So I'm just going to go ahead and go in with this color right here. This is just like a base, like banana-y looking color, and I'm just going to take that and put that all over the lid. Now I'm going to go in with this shade right here, this like really pretty taupey chocolate brown, and just with this little fluffy brush, just start blending that into my crease. So now we're going to go in with this shade right here. Mine's a little broken, but it's like this really pretty gold brown. It looks like it has a little bit of like olive in it. I don't know, but it's really pretty. So I'm just going to do the same thing, but concentrate that a little bit more on the outer part of my eye. Now we're going to do something a little different. I'm actually going to take this NYX Liquid Illuminator, and this is the shade Gleam. Now I got sent this in my Ipsy bag, and I'm not sure why they sent me this color because this is really bronze, but I'm just going to use this for like as almost a liquid shadow. So I'm just using my finger to apply this. This is going to make any shadow I put on top of it, especially a shimmer shadow, really stand out. We're just going to go ahead and pack a little bit of shimmer on top. So I think I'm going to take one of these highlighter shades. I think I'm going to start with this one and just pack that. Ooh, actually, yeah, let's go ahead with this one first, and I'm going to pack that all over my eye. I think I'm going to leave it like that. I'm just going to add a little bit more definition to my crease, and I think I'm going to go in with this more shimmery chocolate brown. So we're going to go ahead and same little fluffy brush that I used, and just add that ever so slightly into my crease. I'm going to take the light pink shimmer shade that we first used on the face and use this as my brow bone highlight, and that's just going to catch the light really well. And then I'm also going to pop this on the inner corners of my eye, a little excessively, just because I love having a super bright inner corner. Now we got to do the lower lash line, and I'm first going to line that lower waterline with a white pencil. And this is really going to bring out the brightness in my eye. It's really just going to lighten everything up and make my eyes look more awake and more doe-eyed, more glowy, just everything that I want for this look. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to go ahead and smoke out that lower lash line. Since we want it really pretty and bronzy and glowy, we are going to go in with these two shades right here. So basically an eyeshadow that mimics the highlighter, and then a little bit more of that shimmery chocolate brown. So I'm going to first go in with the bronzy one, the one that mimics the highlight, and then like I said, on top of that we are going to go in with the more shimmery bronzy color. Let's go ahead and throw on a little bit of mascara. I'm first going to curl my lashes, and this is a Sephora lash curler. How cute is this? It's like this really cute coral with some seafoam green. It's adorable. And this was $7 at Sephora, by the way, so not drugstore, but totally affordable. So first I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. This is a great mascara. I know a lot of celebrity makeup artists use this actually, according to my e-online and People news. Okay, and then we're not even going to dip this back into the container. Just whatever's left is going to go on the bottom lash line. You know me, I need two mascaras, so I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express Cat Eyes. I love this mascara. It's so good. It just has a really strong scent that I don't like a little chemical-y, but it makes my lashes look really pretty and curled and voluminous, so I can deal with it. It's fine. Alright, so we reached the final step. We've reached lips. So I'm going to go ahead and line my lips with this lip liner from ColourPop, and this is in the shade Skimpy. Now this is a really pretty peachy bronze, so this is going to be really great, and then I'm going to top it with ColourPop's Fairy Floss Lip Gloss. This gloss is amazing. If you want like a neutral gloss that's not sticky, it doesn't have a smell, super cheap, this guy. This was either $6 or $8, and same with this. Everything on ColourPop is usually $4, $5, $6, or $8. So you can bet that it's one of those. So I'm going to go ahead and do my lips, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe as well if you are not already. And I know that I've gotten a couple requests to do this hairstyle. It's just like a really simple braid, but I've gotten a couple requests to do it, so don't worry, that video will be coming very soon. But like always, all of the products that I talked about today will be listed down below for you, as well as all of my social media platforms in addition to my blog. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!